Hey all, welcome to or welcome back to Mow, Sow, and Grow. Today we're actually going to get to the sow and hopefully next spring the grow part of the channel. Let's do this. But first, a little bit of background. So this summer the power company came through and Forestry mulched their easement under the power lines, which runs right through our property. And they cleared it out. Had a bunch of dead pines, oaks starting to grow. Of course, autumn olive and honeysuckle. So after the forestry mulcher came through, they left a bunch of sticks and branches and roots and tree stumps and all sorts of crap. And to prepare the seed bed, so I have some good seed to soil contact, I need to scrape this up. I don't have a landscape rake, so the rake, Grapple, that I have will do just fine. Scraped up as much of the woody debris from the forestry mulcher as I could. Didn't get all of it, but got a lot of it. I'm going to come through later with a harrow, and I'm going to have to dig that thing out of the woods because it has been stuffed back in there for probably 15 years. So I'll take you along as I pull that thing out, and then I'm going to hook it up to the tractor and we'll see if we can smooth some of this out, and then I'll get the seed on it, and I'll take you along for that as well. I'm just going to hand broadcast it. Let's go find this harrow that is in the woods that I was talking about. And here it is. Not really sure how much it weighs, but I'm going to try to yank it out. Okay, I could not budge this harrow with just my own strength. It has become one with the earth. So I hooked up a rope. Can't really get the tractor back here, so I have to use the long rope. And then I'm going to hook it to the hitch and see if I can pull it out. Let's see how this goes. Oh, we got some movement, folks. All right. As you're aware, or maybe not aware, seed like this needs to be cold stratified. So instead of putting it in the fridge or whatever all winter long and then sowing it in the spring, I decided to sow it here in the early winter, very late fall, I suppose, and let nature do it for me. So we just have to wait until spring and see what happens. Fingers crossed I didn't waste a bunch of money. I got my little buddy here helping while I do this seeding project. How you doing, Bishop? Good boy. All right, so let's get to this seed mix. This is a 1 acre bag. It's only 5 pounds of seed. It has 10 different types of prairie grass and 30 different types of forbs or wildflowers, whatever you prefer to call them. And this bag right here cost $185. Good prairie grass mixes as well as good turf grass. Good seed does not come cheap, and you pay for quality. You pay for weed-free, you pay for actual seed instead of inert material. And yeah, it costs a lot, but generally you have a lot better results. And here it is, nearly $200 worth of seed. Actually, $211 with shipping. So yeah, not cheap. Okay, so the harrow that we dug out of the woods for free, well, it's kind of falling apart. I guess you get what you pay for. I'm really happy with the Homestead Implements Grapple. It works great for hauling logs, works great for scooping up all this mulch and branches and roots and tree stumps left behind after the forestry mulcher came through. Just been an invaluable piece of equipment. The tractor itself, no huge complaints other than the maintenance issues I discussed in my other video, which I'll link up here and in the description box below. Make sure to check that out if you haven't already. One thing that I couldn't find locally to cover the seed up is straw. I'm thinking about raking up a bunch of leaves and spreading them out over the area I just seeded. Let me know in the comments what you think about that idea. Thanks for coming along with me today as we prepared this seed bed and sowed some seed. And I'll keep you updated in the spring how germination comes along. Thanks for watching.